Hi everybody, Kaiwaza with you, John with you today, and I bring a special video, just kind of a quick thing, interesting thing to look at today musically, although not really for the music. I'm going to show you a boxed set from Longines Symphonette Society today, and the reason, it is Longines Symphonette, right? Now that I say that, like, is it even... Yeah. And I bring it to you today because I just wanted to take a closer look at it. I got it not because of the music, because the music is not anything special. It's great. Whatever. It's fine. It's for, moody mood music radio. And it is called, but it's the reason I picked it up is because I wanted it because it's in such beautiful condition and there's some great paperwork with it, which is what I really want us to look at today, some of the paperwork. It's Longines Symphonette Society proudly presents Ferrante and Teicher, Romantic Moods for Twin Pianos. It's a 5-boxed vinyl LP set. It's in very good condition, and I will be using it, of course, for the radio station, but what I really want us to look at inside is the paperwork that came with it. It's in great condition. You can see 5-box set here, but there's a lot of paperwork and some interesting stuff that we are going to take a closer look at. Okay, so let's take a closer look. First of all, we have the lovely interior box with the table of contents. Ferrante and Teicher, in case you weren't familiar with them, which you probably are if you're watching this video, were two pianists who recorded together, generally with an easy listening orchestra or combo, something backing them up, and they were very successful, had many albums. This is just a collection of some of their stuff from Longines Symphonette. As you can see from the record, all 5 records are here, and I'm not sure if this comes across that well, but you can see there's definitely some aging going on here with the paper sleeves, and they are a little bit old, showing the age, but there isn't a date on this one, but I'm going to assume it's from the 70s, but the records are in... except that one appears to be stuck, are in very good condition. As you can see here. But what I wanted to really get into and show you, which I find quite fascinating, I love it when I find one of these box sets, from the 60s or the 70s in beautiful condition with all the paperwork. So let's take a closer look at this paperwork. First, it comes with this lovely little folder here introducing you to Ferrante and Teicher, and also with a brief history of the piano. I should also say the Ferrante and Teicher sensation at the time was imitated by many other groups and labels, so most of the music labels came up with their own version of Ferrante and Teicher. They didn't seem to knock off the name that much, but you'll see a lot of easy listening albums from this time period that are like the Living Strings with twin pianos, or such and such an orchestra featuring 2 pianos, like it was kind of a big thing. Now this set here, 50 wonderful songs. There's a little envelope here, a little business reply. There's no postage necessary. What is it for? It's so that you can recommend this, send a gift, make a gift of this box set that you received to someone else as a gift. So you fill this out, and it's a special gift service, and they'll enclose a card to that person to let them know that this box set arrived courtesy of you. And a little more description of it. You pay only $14.38. Actually, I only paid $5. And I guess they really wanted you to make sure you gave it as a gift, so they gave you not 1 but 2 of these. Yeah. Then we have some certificates here of assurance of satisfaction for 3 years, and it's numbered here, so it is authentic. And your 3-year guarantee of satisfaction, and they will replace it if anything's wrong or it wears out during that time period. And there's also on the back of this one a promotion for another one of their releases, 6 records, Evening Serenade. I love the artwork on these. I'll have to be looking out. Only $5 a month. I bet I can get it cheaper for that now. Anyway, I'm always on the lookout for these. Now, what I really love, 2 things I really love about this right here. This is a catalog of some of their other releases, and it is in fabulous condition. And it's beautiful because, as you all know, I love Hawaiian music and collect Hawaiian music. And on the cover is their Hawaiian box set, which I do have, but this great artwork with it, promoting it. On both sides here, really great. And this is their Golden Treasury catalog with descriptions of these other releases, and it's rather large, so let's just take a quick look through here. But you can see details and listings of all these other box sets that were available. You could be part of their club where you would receive, every new box set when it came out, or you could just let them know the new. I think they sent you a card and you told them whether you wanted to try it or not. Preview Club. We're gonna get back to that. I really want to talk about that. So we're gonna just kind of skim through this here. You see these box sets in thrift stores a lot, and but you don't often see them in really, really nice condition. So I love when this even has the little order blank still in it. I mean, these really take you back in time. My grandfather had a lot of these, so I guess for me it does personally take me back in time. And he played these, had probably a couple dozen of these sets, and played them quite a lot. And there's an order blank for you to order more. Christmas. I used to have that one. Now, Preview Club. Let's find that and talk about that. That's what I want to talk about. So, interesting. Apparently, this invited you to be a charter membership in the Longines Symphony Preview Club. So they would send you in advance, this is a limited invitation, releases before they were released to the general public or to the club, right? And you got them at a discount as a member of the Preview Club because you were asked to review them. You also got, I would love to get a copy of these, free subscription to the Inner Circle Confidential newsletter. How exciting. But you get all these things. Guide to find records. A certificate suitable for framing to let people know that you were a member of the Longines Symphony Preview Club. Okay, so they would send them to you. I would love to know if any of you out there, if you were, or maybe your parents were, or grandparents, or somebody you knew was a member of this Preview Club, how this thing worked out. There's more about it here, and that's what I want to show you. So, this is the Preview Club, confidential, sent to you confidential. This is your ballot. So this must have been a preview version of the Ferrante and Teicher Romantic Moods that we're looking at here, because as you see the cover on this one, this is the same set, but it has a different cover. So, you were supposed to get this thing, pay a reduced price for it, listen to it, and then what they asked in return for the preview, for the reduced price, was that you fill out this form, which this naughty person didn't do, unless they got 2 of them, because they got 2 of everything else, so maybe they did fill out their form. Anyway, it asks you to evaluate it. Listener's evaluation of Romantic Moods for Twin Pianos. How do you rate Romantic Moods as a whole? Excellent, better than average, average, disappointing. What did you like about the Treasury? What 3 selections did you enjoy the most? How would you compare this with other similar albums? Evaluation of the packaging. Do you like the cover illustration? If no, what kind of illustration would you prefer? What's your zip code? And then they ask some questions about the shipping, how it arrived. They ask some things about your purchasing. Have you purchased merchandise other than records by mail within the past 6 months? Blah, blah, blah. And then they have preview club projection data. And you're supposed to rank 1, 2, and 3 for your first 3 choices. Which of these you would like to see released next? Now, I cannot for the life of me, I'm going to feel stupid if they did it, but I cannot for the life of me see Longines set for not releasing Three Dog Night, just an old-fashioned love song, but I don't know. And then use this space, complete frankness of your feelings about this treasury. And you initial it, and you send it in. And I guess the next one is Candlelight Memories by Liberace, also a pianist. You pay only $8.98 as a preview club member. So, anybody was in that or know anybody that was? I'd love to hear about it. It's really piqued my interest. Yeah. Preview club. So yeah, I can't help but wonder if there were ever any other Hawaiian box sets maybe that got voted down that they never did release, or if there are other versions of the Hawaiian box sets that I have or that I'm familiar with that maybe were preview edition that had different artwork on it. I mean, I've never come across that, so probably not at this point, but it makes you wonder. Very intrigued by this preview club idea. Anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to show you. Curious if anybody's had any experience with it or knows anything about it. That's Ferrante and Teicher. Romantic Moods for Twin Pianos, which you can hear selections from on my easy listening online radio station. Free to listen to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In the US, Canada, and the UK, it's called Moody Mood Music on live365.com. And the link will be below. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.